the president of the United States has opened the border. There's over 10 million, he calls them newcomers in this country. They're raping children. One of them just murdered an American girl in Georgia. Is the president a national security threat?
Well, you know, it was dismaying to see those hosts on MSNBC, Joy Reid and Rachel Maddow and Jim Psaki, ridiculing middle-class Americans who are concerned about what's happening at the border. What's happening at the border would be unsustainable for and unacceptable to any country in the world. We're watching, and it's not racist to say that the Mexican drug cartel should not be controlling U.S. border policy.
Right.
I've been down there twice, and it is absolutely horrendous. There's 7 million people who've walked across the border and gotten free plane tickets, many of them, any destination they want. And as you pointed out, Mayor Adams in New York City, I said this is an existential threat to New York City. He was not exaggerating. New York City had to cut its police budget by 5%, its sanitation budget for 5%, its education and healthcare budgets by 5%, in order to pay for this influx of immigrants that have come into the city. There are now encampments at Randall's Island, which are on the playing fields for New York's public schools. So for 2.5 years during COVID, these kids, many of them on scholarship trajectory, could not play their sports. And it ruined, many of them, it ruined their hopes for a certain kind of life. And today they can't play again because there's illegal immigrants encamped on the street. And those immigrants are being preyed upon. It's a humanitarian crisis for them as well. I saw it at the border. They've been exploited, extorted. Many of them have been raped, robbed, brutalized by the cartels before they come across. They come here and they can't legally work, so they're preyed upon by unscrupulous employers who pay them $8, $9, $10, $12 an hour. There's contractors in New York that are hiring them for those, and then they're bidding against union shops for jobs. So it's hurting everybody.
It's crushing everybody.
It really,
it's crushing the safety of the streets. It's crushing bank accounts. It's kind of crushing just the overall fabric of the society when you overwhelm cities to this magnitude. People are panicking, RFK Jr., that you're going to steal votes from them. I don't know what the game plan is, what states you're going to be on. If you're going to be on every battleground state, what does that look like to you?
Jesse, I'll be on the ballot in every state and the District of Columbia.
I mean, that's a huge,
I'm going to be competing.
Huge amount of voters that are going to be able to vote for you.
Yeah, well, I'm already beating both President Trump and President Biden among independents, which is the largest cohort now. Independents are now 52% of the American voting public. This is the first election in history where independents have outnumbered Republicans and Democrats. I'm beating both President Biden and President Trump in young people and people under 35 in the battleground states against among all people under 45. I'm tying President Biden with Hispanic voters and beating President Trump by 10 points. All of the only cohort where I'm losing on are baby boomers, and when we start reaching them with advertising, we're going to bring them around too.
All right, and I'm sure you're going to mention the website because that would help with the advertising.
Thank you, Jesse. Kennedy24.com.
Oh God, I've been down this road before. Thank you, RFK Jr. Good luck.